What is going on, everybody? Homie07 here today with my first episode of the new series I'm doing is Homie Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Watch Dogs. I got this game early. I got it on Friday. I've had it. I've completed the game, so I feel like I'm very qualified to give a review about this game. Because in my opinion, the game does have flaws, but it is generally a good game. But let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I'm going to rate in this game is the hacking, the biggest part of the game. And to me, I really enjoyed the hacking, but I do wish there were more things you could hack and not just one time. So like there's a mission where you can hack this train, and the train goes around the map, and you can only hack the train in this certain mission, but then when you see it in the map, you can't really do anything with it. There's certain things that I wish there was more things to hack in the game, and I guess gets very repetitive just doing the guardrails up so you knock out your enemies, changing the lights, going the bridge up, which I think is the coolest part about hacking, but it just gets very repetitive. Also, I mean, there's little things you can hack, but like not as lethal. I wish there was more just lethal things besides cover, explosions, so on and so forth. But definitely a good balance. I'm gonna give the hacking a good 9.5 out of 10 because the hacking is still when you're doing it though, it's very flawless, very easy. Anyone can get used to it. Just click X on anything and bang, it's hacked. So I'm gonna give that 9.5 out of 10. Next, we're gonna move on to the combat in the game, which is a very 10 out of 10 thing. I really enjoy the combat, honestly. How you can either hack everyone, have their grenades blow up in their pockets. You could do the run and gun style, which I don't usually use the hacking, or I don't usually use the run and gun style where you just run in there or do a mission, just going gun blazing. I like to do the stealth, incorporated with the hacking, so using the camera to spot everyone, then stealth around with a suppressed pistol. I think that's really fun and enjoyable, and the combat is really flawless. There are some flaws, sorry, I didn't mean to say flaws. There are some flaws with the combat for sure. Mostly the cover system in the combat. Sometimes you can't get out of cover, sometimes you can't even get in cover. So the combat system is a little bit glitchy, but I'm gonna give it a good 8.8 out of 10. Because the combat system is pretty good, pretty 10 out of 10. So an 8.10 out of 10, yeah, 8.10, guys. Now we're gonna move on to I think which is the most disappointing thing in the game is the driving. I knew from seeing trailers that this game was gonna have a driving of arcadey style, and I personally don't think it fits the game at all. It's too fast, and then not even that, because sometimes you need to go fast, but then there's certain things that you feel like your car should be able to go over, like a little bush or a little rock that just puts your car in a whole stop. Another thing I don't like, the cars are basically indestructible in this game, guys. You can get way more shots off on a car without it ever exploding. And you could hit things that I feel like you would get out of a car would break. And I think the races can get very repetitive, like chasing people in the cars. I don't know. I don't really like the driving in the game, so I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 10. Because the driving in this game is honestly, I think, to me, the biggest disappointment and the biggest just turn off for the game. The game, I think, because you're driving around half the time, I think the only thing that's really capable of driving in the game is the motorcycles, because they're just they're just agile and they're meant for the arcade, but the cars in itself I don't think should have been arcade, so I don't really like the driving, and driving's not good. So again, 4.5 out of 10. Now we're gonna move on to the map, which is the final thing, the scale of the map, and I think it's fine for the game. Definitely can't be any smaller. But I think the city really is very fun to play in, but also the urban areas you can just get away with side missions and games like poker, so on and so forth. There's so many side missions, so many side little mini games like the tank or the robot zombies. Just very fun. So you don't always have to do the missions. Side missions are really the highlight of the game, and the map it can't get any smaller. I wish it was a tiny bit bigger, but the map is a good 9.5 out of 10. What I'm going to rate this game in general, it is a very good game. Again, the combat is very good, the hacking is very good, the driving is okay. You can handle it. And as well, the skill of the map, I think to me it's pretty good. You can't compare, even though you can't compare GTA. The game's not meant to be a GTA game. It's meant to be a very fun, open world, 10 out of 10 experience, and that's what I had. So I'm gonna give the game a good 8.9 rating out of 10. I would definitely suggest you go pick it up if you can, either download it, go in stores. But yeah, I'm going to give the final rating for this game 8.8. Has some flaws, but other than that, it's a pretty polished game. So thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Definitely leave the comments down below what else you want me to review. Please like, subscribe, and thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice night or morning.